What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Cam ATL, and welcome back to another Prizepicks video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're gonna love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section to enter your name into the $50 giveaway that I do every single week on this channel. This is the last video to get your name into that giveaway, so make sure you do so. Thank you guys for joining me as always. Hopefully you guys are having an amazing weekend so far. I'm excited to get into these picks for today. Yesterday was a solid day for college football. The picks on college football were fantastic off the tool. Just literally just went straight off the tool and had a huge Saturday. So that was awesome. But let's go ahead and get into today and have a big Sunday. Let's get it. So looking at the NFL picks, at the top of the list, we have Zach Wilson's passing yards. Now, this is a tough matchup against Dallas. And he's not expected to have an amazing day. He's expected to suck. But he's expected to suck a little better than PrizePicks thinks he's going to suck. That's all. 3 sportsbook differential on the over plus EV. Other sportsbooks have him at 185.5, where he's 182.5 on PrizePicks, so it's value on PrizePicks over. And we have him projected at 195, a 12.5 projection differential. So Zach Wilson in a very pass-heavy game script, most likely playing from behind. Great spot for him here in that one. Najee Harris is a solid option. Keenan Allen receiving yards is another featured play that I really like today. No Austin Eckler. Receiving yards is set at 68.5 on PrizePicks, 71.5 on other sportsbooks. That's a 3 sportsbook differential. He's projected 75.7 with Eckler out, a 7.2 projection differential. Josh Jacobs in a fantastic spot against a horrible run defense, but they are playing from behind. So that's one issue there. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I mean, tough spot game script wise, but matchup is solid. Lamar Jackson for Baltimore playing from behind against Cincinnati. I fully expect him to go over as well. 214.5 on PrizePicks, 216.5 other places. Projection of 218, so solid spot for him. Really love Herbert, really love Calvin Ridley, both in a shootout game. Love the receiving yards for Ridley playing from behind against Kansas City. Justin Herbert in a fantastic spot as well, in a very pass-heavy situation as well, because Tennessee is very solid versus the run. That in turn is going to force the Chargers to throw a lot, which they're already a pass-heavy team, but they're going to throw even more here. Herbert had kind of a mediocre week 1. Expect him to have a big game here. I wouldn't be surprised if he hits 300 yards passing. So really love Herbert's over, Calvin Ridley's over. Other guys, Bijan Robinson in a favored spot. I like his over on his rushing yards. David Montgomery in a good favored spot for rushing opportunity. I like his over. Saquon Barkley is in a very rushing positive script as well. Russell Wilson is favored. Might not have to pass a ton here to win this game. So the under is favored there if you look at the top projection differentials on the unders. Desmond Ridder, another situation where Atlanta just doesn't throw the ball a lot and they're favored to win this. So probably lean on Bijan Robinson heavily in Algier. Not expecting Ridder to have to really throw a ton in this one. Travis Kelce's on the under. I like that game. I think it's a solid game spot, but him coming back from injury is not really necessarily a guy I really am going to place a ton of bets on. Joshua Kelly's a one that's a little bit iffy to me as well, because like I said, that Tennessee run D is amazing. So I probably won't have a ton of that, even though projections have him slightly on the over. Somebody that I really do like around this area, though, is Rachaad White. Rachaad White is the featured back of Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is expected to be in the lead, and Chicago's a bad run defense. So solid spot for Rachaad White to clear his rushing yards projection as well. All right, that's football. For MLB today, the number one over is Jose Quintana's pitcher strikeouts. Vegas has the over at minus 140. So get this in quick. 5.3 projection, 0.8 projection differential. So not only is Vegas heavy on the over, but projections are as well. So great spot for the over there. Next spot I want to talk about is going to be the over on Gunnar Henderson. Gunnar Henderson's total bases at 1.5, minus 135 on the over. Projection of 1.83, a 0.33 projection differential. So over on Gunnar Henderson's total bases looks good to me. And over on Jose Quintana's pitcher strikeouts, both look fantastic. Obviously, keep an eye out, though, and, update whenever these new lines drop, because they're not on there long. You can definitely get that good value on. One of the best parts about Props Made Easy is these lines adjust immediately on here. So as soon as they drop a line and it's too low, you can grab that value immediately before the bumps happen. A good bit before the bumps happen. I've noticed that I'm able to really like relax and not have to stress the bumps too much anymore with props made easy. I'm able to really get them in easily because I'm constantly refreshing, and as soon as I see it, I just enter in and move on with my life. And like 20, 30 minutes later, it bumps. So I got it really in the beginning, so I don't stress that much anymore. The unders, Reds and Mets in the Twins and Reds in the White Sox is the best under options there, and then any overs, the best overs, Phillies and the Cardinals. For soccer, we have one play that's plus EV plus projection. If you want to look at all plays, you can uncheck plus EV plus projection. But as always, every tool is automatically has EV plus projection highlighted because that is the most solid, consistent way to bet using the Props Made Easy tool. Utilizing the plus EV plus projection models is the best option that you have available to you because nowhere else has this available, and you can definitely take advantage. Corentin Caliso for Lion shots at 1.5 on Prizepicks, two other places, a 0.5 sportsbook differential, projected 3.3, a 1.83 projection differential. So Corentin Toliso's over for shots is a great spot. For CSGO, let's take a look. For CSGO, we have TN1R for fours. Map 1 and 2 kills. PME pick is on the over. Prizepicks has it at 33. Other sportsbooks have them at 35. Projection of 37.24, a 4.24 projection differential. And if you saw what I just did there, by the way, when I first came in and I kind of clicked in, look, so let me get off and go back on. When you immediately get onto a tool, it's immediately going to have plus EV plus projection selected, and it's going to automatically sort by projection differential. If you want to get an idea of the best average between sportsbook differential spread and projection spread, you can click on project sportsbook differential like this, click it a couple times, and then you will see that now that I've clicked it a few times, I have sportsbook differential, the highest options at the top, and then they're projected in order. 4.24 is at the top, and then a 2.84. You know what I mean? So it's in order. So you got the best twos right here, then the best 1.5. So you're able to play the best sportsbook differential, but the best projection for that sportsbook line as well. What's up, buddy? Come on, you can come in. So yeah, two sportsbook differential, 4.24 projection differential, solid over on TN1R for fours, map 1 and 2 kills. And then when we look at the unders, we have the, let me see, we have the under on Patrick. Map 1 and 2 headshots is at 19 on Prizepicks, 17 other places. That's a -2 sportsbook differential. He's projected for 17.16999999999. I don't know why that's showing that. -1.83 projection differential. Solid under on Patrick, 500 on his map 1 and 2 headshots. And then we're grabbing that over on TN1R for fours. High five. I love you. All right, so let's go to tennis. Well, MMA, by the way, both of these are still on here. Both of these hit. She hit on her takedowns over, which was the PME pick, and then she also went under on her significant strikes, which was the PME pick. So beautiful, beautiful. WNBA, we have a few. Look at this, though. We have a big play here. Diamond Miller for Minnesota, points, PME picks on the over. 10 on Prizepicks. 10.5 on other sportsbooks, a 0.5 sportsbook differential. We have her projected at 14, a 4.05 projection differential. So really solid over on Diamond Miller, and then Tiffany Hayes points and Dewana Bonner points, all solid overs. There's no unders that are plus EV plus projection. As always, if you want to just go off plus projection and take this off, you completely can if you want to go off projection differentials. But I like to keep this selected. All right, let's do a recap. For NFL, my main spots that I like, completely understand Zach Wilson. I'm not playing a ton of him just because Dallas's defense scares the shit out of me, but statistically and off of the tool, it shows you that you should, and I do have some with him. I'm just not spamming him in every set. I love Bijan Robinson. That's one guy that I really love. Atlanta's favorite. Should be a very run-heavy spot for Bijan Robinson. Really like that spot for him. Keenan Allen's receiving yards. Really like the over there. Tennessee's very good versus the run. I expect the Chargers to not really put the ball on the ground too much and run. I think they're going to throw a ton. They're already a pass-heavy team. I think they're going to throw a lot here versus the bad Titans secondary and definitely exploit that. And with no Austin Eckler, Keenan Allen's even better in that. David Montgomery in a favored spot here for Detroit, in a good favored spot. He got 21 carries last week. I expect him to easily hit the over 55.5 there in that one. And then when we take a look at unders, Desmond Ritter, same reason I like Bijan Robinson is the reason I don't like Ritter. I like the under on Ritter because I just think they're not going to have to pass a ton in this spot. I think it's a lot of running here. And so, yeah, I'm not. I don't have a ton of interest on that. Another over that I didn't mention that I like, a couple others: Herbert, Rashad White, Calvin Ridley, all in great spots to succeed this week. Definitely love all of them. All right, looking at MLB, we have Jose Quintana pitcher strikeouts over 4.5, and then we're grabbing the over on Gunnar Henderson's total bases at 1.5. All right, it looks like. Hold on. We might have a new leader of total bases, though. Let's switch off Gunnar Henderson. Let's go Wilmer Flores, as you can see. Wilmer Flores is a 0.36 projection differential. Gunnar Henderson is a 0.29. So Wilmer's got the lead there. They both have the minus 135 on the overs. I'm going to go Wilmer Flores instead for total bases. So Wilmer Flores over, Jose Quintana over pitcher strikeouts. For soccer, over on Corentin Tolisso. Csgo. Anybody know what's up with League of Legends? Haven't seen League of Legends in a while. When does that season come back? Like, somebody let me know. For Csgo, as you can see, click that a couple times. Get the best options at the very top. Not only sportsbook differential top, but the projection top. So that's all you got to do. TN1R for fours. Map 1 and 2 kills over 33. And then the best under is going to be... Where is he? Did they already take him off? Or his game started. Either they took him off or his game started already. Damn. All right, let's just go another over. Oh, we can't. The same team. Let me see. What do I want to do in this spot? You know what? Let's go ahead and grab the under on Wonderful for Sprout. Maps 1 and 2 kills. It's set at 43.5 on Prizepicks. 43 other sports books. Minus 0.5 sportsbook projection at 37. A minus 6.48 differential. So really like the under on Wonderful for Sprout. And then we're grabbing the over on TN1R for fours. For tennis, nothing. MMA already played. WNBA, over on Diamond Miller's the number one play. And then you got Tiffany Hayes and DeWanna Bonner that are also solid options. All right. Thank you guys for joining me. As always, man, if you haven't joined PropsMadeEasy.com yet, do so. Make sure you tell everybody, your grandma, your aunt, your uncle, your aunt, uncles, grandmothers, children. I don't know if that made any sense, but your neighbor down the street, everything. If you go to McDonald's this morning to get some breakfast or whatever you decide to do, Chick-fil-A, it's Sunday, you can't go to Chick-fil-A. But wherever you go, tell everyone you see, Props Made Easy is the best thing to use for player props. And anyway, thank you guys for joining me as always. Let's get this money, man. Y'all have a good Sunday, and I'm out. Peace.